What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to our weekly podcast. We are batting practice. I'm Josh. That's Jacob over there. Andrew is down there. As always, I'm back. I'm so back. We just got back from a big trip, a little 10-day trip out east to Boston and Cape Cod. We drove back all 17 hours yesterday in one go. So I'm a little tired today, but I feel good. I feel good. You guys had a great episode last week. I loved the talk on SoRare, and I loved my little cameo at the end. That was fun.
Yes, sir.
Live from Fenway. That was exciting. But yeah, I'm back. How are you doing tonight, boys? How are you guys feeling?
Yo, we're the one that's been here, man. How are you? You've already introduced yourself.
I
I
know.
feel like, I guess. No, we're good tonight. We're good. It's a late one tonight, but we're out here. We're gonna be talking some hot takes tonight. We haven't done one of these episodes in a long time, and it's about time that we started buying or selling some craziness. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, Nash, you were out. See, you got a Red Sox hat there. It's not like
Is
the
that your new
MB. It's
team?
not the MB from
It's not the,
Milwaukee
it's the wrong
Brewers.
B. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
the wrong B. I know. Yes. So we went to, as you mentioned, and as you saw, we went to a Red Sox game. If you ever have the opportunity and you're in Boston, go to a Red Sox game. Fenway was awesome. Something I didn't know about Fenway is the area outside of Fenway. Like it's kind of reminded me of Wrigley, where there's two streets that make an L outside of the stadium, and they're completely shut down of traffic, and it's all shops and restaurants, and it's kind of like a block party almost outside of the game before the game started. So that was electric. And then obviously being inside one of the oldest ballparks in the country, and getting to watch a game was awesome. Checked it off of the ballpark list. Also, shout out Boston, great city, really easy public transportation and
Okay.
fast. I thought it
Okay.
would be worse than it was. I don't know why, but you just hop on the T and it was like a 15-minute ride from where we were staying. Just hopped on, hopped off, and then took it home. It was really easy. So shout out Boston for that.
You saw a game too.
A good game. A good game
Yeah.
between
A
the Red Sox and the Marlins. Yeah. My
walk-off
boy,
win.
my long
Trevor
time,
Story has been
so
sitting on your
rare.
Who's
IL since 2022.
One of
Trevor
my
Story?
original rare buys from the original SoRare season, Trevor
Year
Story hitting a
one.
walk-off.
Man, wonder what episode that was in. Probably like episode under 10.
I know.
Season
Yeah.
one.
Season
Season
one.
Season
one.
one.
Hmm.
Yeah. OG. OG. So that was cool. Very cool to see.
Sweet. Well, welcome back.
It would have been the icing on the cake if Yuri Perez would have been the starter for the
Mm.
Marlins. That would have been like so rare lore for me, but we still got to see the Trevor Story walk off, which was cool.
Did you get food at the ballpark?
We did, yes. So
Give me the highlights of the Red Sox or of Fenway's concessions.
So we took a little lap. We sat in right
Mm.
field, so we did
Smart.
a lap to home plate and back. Um, I was really tempted to get a lobster roll, but I didn't. I had many other lobster rolls while we were out there. I didn't really feel like spending, I think it was like 40 bucks
I was gonna
to get
say,
food at Fenway. Yeah. So we avoided that. I got a chicken sandwich. Haley just got a classic ballpark dog.
Okay.
Um, the highlight was they had a local blueberry beer. That was the
Okay.
highlight for us.
ooh,
Yeah, that was really good.
Man, we should have looked up before you went
Oh, the
from
crazy.
our episode last year
oh,
the
the food
crazy
draft.
food that they
Yeah.
sell at
Trying to think of if I
Fenway.
saw anything.
Yeah,
I think they had clam chowder and then lobster rolls are kind of like the two, like no other ballpark would have that.
true.
Um, I can't remember if I saw any. I can't. If I think of it, I'll let you know. I can't remember if I saw anything else that was like super crazy.
Yeah. Clam chowder. Any Red Sox fans sitting getting clam chowder? Did you see anybody eating clam
I did
chowder?
not see
I feel like
anybody
in the
In
eating
the middle
clam
of
dog
chowder.
days
summer.
of summer, maybe not. Yeah, but
Yeah,
like
right?
early on in April, that might kind of
Probably
hit.
hits. Or it's like, man, imagine like a playoff game in October and you're just eating clam
Some
chowder.
clam chowder. Watching Trevor Story hit walk off
Yeah. Why
Singles,
not? Why not?
right? Well, Nash,
Yes.
Trevor Story wasn't in your team this past
No.
week, but it didn't matter. You only have his rare card, right?
Yeah.
Do you have his
I
limited
no,
card?
I
You
don't.
only have his rare card.
Only
So
the
yeah, stay
rare.
stay tuned in a bit for some hot takes, but we do got to talk just a slight bit amount of fantasy baseball of so rare here because Nash finished podium. And not only did he finish podium, he did it in champion.
Yes,
So he
sir.
won not
The
only a
hardest.
tier 0, a star tier, but he also won a nice little Benjamin. 100 bucks.
Benji. Yeah, absolutely. With
I
my
I got a question for you.
yeah, yeah.
As someone that has not won Jack, what's the secret? How do you actually win in so rare? I want to know.
Andrew, my answers, I have no idea either because it was with my
Okay, so don't
champion
look.
2
Don't look.
lineup.
That's
I
okay.
Yeah, don't look.
What
We
order
just
is
talked
that
about
for
this
you?
last
Is
week.
that the
Don't look.
second? Is that the second lineup?
that's the second lineup I set. But we're talking a champ 1 lineup that has Yamamoto, McGill, Otani, Lindor,
Those guys
uh
suck.
Tatis, Raleigh, all these big names that aren't cutting it. That my champ 1 lineup has won nothing. Nothing. And
Yeah.
it was my champ 2 lineup that podiumed. So I wish I had a good answer for you. I'm just gonna say a blind squirrel finds a nut every once in a while.
It's
There we go.
crazy to hear. That's what's cool about So Rare is you put out that lineup and you're saying it's not cutting it. You're telling me Cal Raleigh, Shohei Ohtani, they're not cutting it?
Nope.
That's kind of crazy that you can put out this lineup every single day and have it because you got to still get everyone to get those parlays at quote unquote.
Yeah,
Got to get everyone to hit home runs within the same game week.
it's
It's
true.
not it's not very easy, but you did it.
And it makes sense too, because if you're gonna if someone's gonna parlay, they're gonna probably put Cal Raleigh and Otani in that part. Like everyone has them in their parlay. Not everyone has Bryce Terang, who I think was like the number one player for your lineup. Or you had several people hit multi homers
Yeah,
to get that
he
result.
was my
But
highest scorer, 66.
crazy, yeah. Bryce Terang, highest scorer,
Five game game week, which is unheard of. But
right?
I don't. Did
He was the only
he?
one.
Yeah. I don't know if he played in every game.
Who? Sorry, Bryce Terang.
Bryce Terang.
Yeah, he was out
It's
yesterday. He was out yesterday.
he pinch hit in one of the Cubs games, but so he
Yes.
really only, it was a 5 game series, but it was only
He had
four
like a
games
day
he
or two
started.
off. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
But
yeah.
66 points was he was my highest in that lineup.
Right.
Mhm.
And it's
Yeah.
not like you'd been like, oh, like I'll just start all the Brewers. Nope, that doesn't work.
Nope.
I tried that.
Yeah.
That didn't work. So I don't know how to play Sorare, guys. You shouldn't listen to me.
Hey, Kyle Tucker's
Yeah.
back though, so
Yeah.
there's a
Yeah.
positive for your fantasy team.
I was gonna
Yeah, but
say
everyone's
that
got him. I don't know.
that same game week, my champion 1 lineup scored 210, so 162 points less
Wow.
than
That's a whole
my
lineup.
champ 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, 162 points. But
210 is
yeah,
like not a bad score. Did you win
it's
some
not a bad
essence with
score.
that?
53 essence.
Yeah.
I wanted to say,
Woo!
yeah,
That's very Andrew.
shout out my vault boost because my
Agreed.
$100
It's
reward
true. Got some
turned into
change.
Oh.
$107. So
Ooh.
seven extra
Ooh.
bucks. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So
You
that's
should
how you
put
do
that
it. You actually
seven
have to
on
win
like
cash.
put it on like Sal Frelick to homer or put it on
Yeah.
like Xavier
Bryce
Edwards to
Terang.
homer.
Bryce Terang the
No, because
homer.
Terang kind of hits homers now. His
Yeah,
odds
he's
might be
kind of that
higher than
guy.
you want them to be.
It's true.
It's
It's
true.
true.
His wrist hurts though.
It's true. Very true. We'll talk about the Brewers in a sec. Shout out to Nash. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
I need you to
Yeah.
set my Sorare lineups,
Who
Josh.
was your star tier?
Yeah, it was Kyle Schwarber. Kyle Schwarber was the
MVP.
reward. Yeah.
The one we forgot
Yeah,
about
maybe.
last week. The one Andrew and I forgot about last week.
Oh, right. Exactly.
We forgot his
Isn't
name.
that
We
funny?
included him. We included him.
Isn't that funny how that works?
We just knew.
Mhm.
We manifested it.
I wanted a hitter. I did not want a pitcher, and I did not want a duplicate. So I was very happy with Schwarber because I did not have him already.
Hmm.
Well, He's a great
Didn't
player.
do
I have
anything.
a
Didn't do
classic
anything
version.
this week, but
I was gonna say because he's part of my team, so I think I might need to get rid of him for you.
Yeah, right.
no, the curse is broken. I podiumed. Isn't that how it's supposed to
That's
work?
true. Okay, wait. That means it's my turn. Yes, let's go. It's my
Yes.
turn. Yeah.
Tail me,
All right,
tail
it's my
me.
turn. It's my turn.
Get buy
All
all
right.
my players.
Well, no, because your player's already won.
Oh, you're right. You're
My
right.
number's coming up. My lottery
I'm
number's
ju
coming up.
I'm out of energy. No pun intended.
I might just like
You're
randomly set it
I
at this
have so
point,
much
guys.
energy. I have so much energy.
Yeah, I think that's what you
I
gotta
just have
do.
a
Just set it
thousand
randomly.
energy. Yeah. Yeah.
Because whatever I'm doing isn't working.
AI.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Type it in chat GPT. Hey, I have
Yep.
these players. Play me the best lineup.
You're thinking.
Here you go.
You're thinking.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Do this. Click, click,
Yep. Yep.
with your eyes closed.
Yeah. Zach
Try
Wheeler.
the best.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
No,
Rip. Rip.
no.
Rip.
I will say, shout out to SoRare. They do a really good job of when a guy is out, they do take him down to the bottom of the list. In
Mhm.
previous seasons, you did have to scroll a ton, especially like if your guy, like it was Zach Wheeler, who probably has like a 30 average. He was often at the top because it defaults to the highest points. You had to constantly scroll past him. They do a great job now where it's like he's out, he's not playing. They take him off the list, or if you really want to play him, he's at the bottom. So I do want to shout that out. That is a nice feature.
Yeah, I agree. All right. Well, what do you boys say we get into some hot takes here? Because it was kind of hot today. It wasn't too hot, but I think we need to heat up a little bit. I think we need to get
Ooh.
some hot takes in here because it's August 24th. It's the end of summer, but we don't want it to cool off. We want it to remain hot. But we'll start a little bit light. I'll start light
Ooh.
and we'll get hotter as
Okay.
we go. How does that sound?
Like
Okay.
jalapeno or flaming hot Cheeto.
Yeah, should we do
Like,
like Scoville levels?
Yeah. Let's do Hot Ones challenge.
Okay. Okay. Well, this is like level 1. This is like level 0.
Okay.
Yeah, this is definitely level 0 compared to what I have. But after level 0, it gets up
Whoa.
to like level 4. So there's a big
Ooh.
skip.
Okay. All right.
But we're not starting with a player. We're not starting with a team. We're not starting with even a projection here. Just a very simple question. Buy or sell Cracker Jack?
Oh,
Mm. They're gonna say Cracker Barrel. It's Cracker Barrel.
Cracker Barrel isn't. We should say Cracker Barrel a couple times because it's in the news, so maybe the
Yeah.
algorithm will pick up on.
algorithm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cracker Jack sell.
Sell.
Cracker Barrel
Okay.
sell. That's a sell.
Okay.
Short.
Are we?
I have
are
a
we-
follow-up question, but Nash, I want to hear your
I
quick
would say,
answer.
we're not going lightning round here. I'm
No,
gonna give an
no, we're debating
explanation.
it. Yeah. Okay. No,
Oh,
no, just
okay,
give me
okay.
just buy or sell, and then I got a follow-up
Okay.
question for you.
Okay, buy. I'm gonna buy.
Okay. Okay. And Andrew
Ooh.
says sell. Okay. So the
Yeah.
follow-up
Yeah,
question
have it.
is
Have mine.
rate it out of 10.
Ooh.
Rate Cracker Jack out of 10. It's a classic. It's in Take Me Out to the Ball Game. It's in the song. What do you rate it out of 10?
I'm gonna go 6 out of 10. For me, it's a very soft buy. Can I sell a part of it?
What do you say? What would
There's
it be
there
better
The
without?
Jack or the Cracker?
it could the jack. There's a claim, I believe, on the box. It could have changed that there is a prize inside. I want to say is the verb they use or
Hmm.
the word, I should say. There's no prize inside. It's like a piece of paper from what I remember that has like a riddle on it
Like a
or
tattoo or
something
something,
goofy.
right?
I'm like, I don't know. It's kind of like false advertising. So I'm buying the actual food. I'm selling the prize. Am I making this up? This is a real
Hmm.
thing, right?
You could do whatever.
I'm looking a Cracker Jack box. I'm looking it up.
Okay, well,
Yes. No, this
I'll
is a real
defend
thing.
myself.
Okay.
I'm
What do you
saying
rate it out of 10?
so first of all, they're not even great crackers. Like there are way better crackers out there.
They're
Ritz
not even
crackers.
crackers. They're not
Exactly.
even crackers.
But crackers in
False
the name.
advertising.
Yeah.
Yeah.
False
Why
advertising.
It's
call
not
yourself
even close to
crackers?
crackers.
Exactly. So that's my main point. They claim to be a cracker. Crackers are a fantastic food. Crackers are a buy. but Cracker Jacks, false crackers, they're 2 out of 10 for me.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wait, okay. First, two things. First of all, I looked it up quick. According to AI, uh, Cracker Jack was coined from the period slang Cracker Jack, meaning something excellent or wonderful. And it was one word.
Cracker Jack.
Okay.
So Cracker
Cracker
Jack.
Jacks.
So it's not meant to be, it's not like the ingredients are crackers and jack.
Mm.
I don't even want to know what that would be, but it's from it means something excellent or wonderful. That's a Cracker Jack. My second question,
Okay.
Andrew, is do you just not like sweet popcorn? Because if you
That's
don't like
actually a good
sweet,
point.
Do
because
you
if you
like
I
don't
don't.
popcorn?
like if you don't like caramel corn or kettle corn, you won't like Cracker Jack because that is
Yeah,
what it
exactly.
is.
It's a terrible, terrible abomination of popcorn. Uh,
Wow.
yeah,
Wow. Okay.
absolutely.
Do you like other flavored popcorn or are you just a purist?
Yeah. No, 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 no.
Oh,
I
okay.
loaded up with all the cheese,
Nacho
loaded up with all
cheese?
the bacon,
Nacho cheese
loaded up.
popcorn?
Yeah, nacho cheese popcorn is S tier.
Mountain Dew
Uh,
Oh,
popcorn?
okay. Okay.
yeah.
Well, there's your
There's
answer. You just don't like
absolutely.
you don't like sweet popcorn.
Yeah,
Okay. That
facts.
explains a little bit.
Yeah.
I think I would go,
Yeah,
yeah,
Jacob, what do
Nash,
you
I think
think?
you kind of nailed it. I think 6, 7 out of 10 is
Yeah.
as far as I would go. It's in the song, like I said.
But can you
But
even buy it at a
how
ball
many
game?
people, that's what I was going to say, how many people
Valid.
are actually getting Cracker Jack versus a hot dog or versus popcorn or versus a beer? To be buy me some peanuts and Miller Lite. I don't
Yeah.
care. It's a delight. Root, root,
It's
root for the
true.
Brewers.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah.
Peanuts are a 10 out of 10. If we're sticking to the song, peanuts are a 10 out of 10.
Yeah,
Isn't there
Peanuts can stay in the song, but we're replacing Cracker Jack in the song.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah. Buy me some peanuts. Yeah.
And Miller
there
Lite.
is it peanuts? There is a nut in Cracker Jack.
Yeah, there's peanuts in Cracker Jack.
Peanuts.
There's peanuts in Cracker Jack.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
But they're like candied peanuts.
Yeah,
They're
they're yeah,
not in the
candied. Yeah,
shell, roasted, salted like your ball game peanuts.
right.
Hmm.
Wow. Oh my gosh. You can buy Cracker Jack on Amazon.
Yeah, you can
Of
buy anything
course.
on
Of
Amazon.
course.
You
Of
can buy,
course.
yeah.
Oh wow, look at the branding.
Buy SoRare
Yeah.
cards.
Okay, I was yeah, I was right. It says prize inside. There's a new there's a different packaging that claims a new prize inside. So if they change the prize, I might be all in.
Okay.
Then it would upgrade to like a 8 out of 10.
Really? You think a little plastic thing is
I'm
upgrades at 2 points?
no, I'm mostly kidding.
That'd be crazy.
I don't know.
I,
There's some collectible stuff out there.
true.
Those trendy dolls that everyone likes.
Labubus,
Uh,
man. They should start
yeah,
putting Labubus into Cracker
Oh,
Jack.
I think Cracker Jacks could be the next Labubu
oh,
if they
okay.
put like a little trinket in there and everyone's trying to collect it. I think they're the next Labubu.
There you go.
They're like GameStop,
Gonna
but
make Cracker Jack great
all
again.
over again.
Call it limited. And
Call
then
it
Exactly.
you're
limited. Well, maybe that was a little bit spicier of a question to start off with here.
Yeah. Wait, Jacob, do
But
you like Cracker Jacks?
yeah, I said 7 out of 10. 7
All
out of
right.
10.
All right.
yeah.
But also maybe I'll downgrade it like a half of a point, maybe 6.5 out of 10. Because if you give me the choice between popcorn or Cracker Jack, I'm taking popcorn 10 times out of 10.
100%.
Absolutely.
Unless it's like fresh Cracker Jack versus stale popcorn. But who's doing that?
Mm.
True.
Who's doing
I agree with you too. I could probably name 15 things at a ballpark I'd rather eat ahead of
Is there
Cracker Jack.
is there anything that you would
So,
choose Cracker Jacks over? Like cotton candy, Dippin' Dots.
ooh,
Trying to think. I like
it?
those though.
that's actually a
Those are
good
easy
question.
choices. Or is it the bottom of the barrel? Because that's what it is, guys. It's
No,
terrible.
I would maybe choose it over like nachos and cheese if it's just the nacho cheese and like a little sealed bag of chips where it's not even like it's like 160 calories worth of chips. It's like 7 chips and a thing of nacho
Fair.
cheese. Nah. If it's like a thing of nachos with some jalapenos and there's a bunch of chips and cheese, yeah, sign me up.
All right.
Cracker Jack definitely towards the bottom.
It's towards the bottom. I'm trying to think of
See,
something
you
that
can't
if
think
they
because it's trash.
Maybe
I will
maybe this is
say,
I'm putting this on YouTube and maybe it's gonna be the worst take ever. Maybe it's gonna be the worst take
yeah,
ever.
Good,
maybe people love
good.
it.
Roast me,
Uh,
roast me. Roasted nuts are way better than Cracker Jacks.
that's true. I do think Miller Park has candy, and I think Good and Plenty is a part of that. So any black
I don't
licorice,
think they said good
Yeah,
and
I
plenty.
wouldn't
I think they
equivalent
do.
that with like a brawl with the ballpark snack though.
That's true. It
All
as
right,
in terms of ballpark snacks, like concession snacks, it's
Mm,
low.
that's
all right. Oh, Jacob, I'll get you some Cracker Jacks.
yeah.
That'll be my treat. I
I'd
always get
rather
you.
eat that than good and plenty, that's for sure.
And nachos.
Yeah.
I'm getting you Cracker Jacks over nachos.
Oh man, that's funny.
All right. Well, there's our not spicy take, I guess. So
Spicy.
This is gonna get
let's
exciting.
move into kind of this is like next unit of Scoville. It's kind of like the everyone's talking about it take, but everyone has to talk about it take just because of who they are. So let me know how spicy this take is, buy or sell. The Dodgers will win the World Series again. How do we feel? They're currently in
Um,
second place as of, nope, they're currently tied as of today because they beat the Padres. As of recording this, August 24th, they are tied with the Padres 74 and 57 apiece. Diamondbacks in third place. The Giants, after taking 2 of 3 from the Brewers, are in fourth place. What happened? We'll talk about the Brewers in a second. Yeah, but Dodgers and Padres are currently tied. The Padres have been putting up a fight, man, for sure. The Dodgers have also been injury plagued throughout the season, but a lot of people are coming back. Glass now,
Yeah.
Tanner Scott's coming back. Not that he was great. Max Muncy, hopefully he'll be back for the postseason. They got
yeah.
a lot of people that have been hurt throughout the year. Mookie seems like he's stepped it up a little bit recently.
Freddie's back.
Freddie has been playing pretty great, hit a home run today.
Yeah.
Ohtani has not been pitching great.
They don't need
I've
to.
seen rumors of him maybe going into a closer role for the playoffs.
That'd be electric. That would
That'd be
actually be
sick.
awesome.
That would be sick.
That would be fun.
Imagine he like, oh man, comes out of the dugout instead of the
Strikes
bullpen.
out the Brewers.
It'd be electric. I'm selling them winning the World Series again. I don't think they are going to. But I think they're fine. I think they've been playing bad. Let's just be honest. They're one of the worst teams since the All-Star break. I think there's only a couple of teams ahead of them or behind them, I should say, in terms of record since the All-Star break. So they've been
15 and
bad.
18.
Yeah, not good for their standard. So I'm selling them winning the World Series, but I also think they're still one of the best teams in baseball.
They
We
have, in my opinion, at least arguably, a better lineup on paper than they did last year.
yeah.
Yeah, fair.
That's why they're going back to back.
You think?
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
Are you
So
buying this take?
of course, yeah. So we did it. We did the season preview. That's back in March. I took the Dodgers. We rehashed this again, I think last month, and I said not changing, not wavering. Dodgers all the way. Guys, I'm not changing anything. Brewers are good, but like the Dodgers are petty. I
The
don't know.
Dodgers, inevitable.
Yeah.
I was to
The
say
Dodgers will always win in the playoffs.
they have an aura about them. Like
Yeah.
I think their biggest challenges will come from NL teams. How about that?
Hmm.
If they can get through the NL, then they beat whoever's in the AL. That that's my buy.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. I personally, I think I have to sell this take, but I wouldn't be surprised if the Dodgers came around and won again. They're good. Ohtani, he keeps
Yeah.
hitting home runs. He will. He's gonna probably hit 50 this year. Same with your boy Schwarber, Nash. Same with Cal Raleigh.
And
We'll
Cal
talk about
Raleigh.
him in a bit. We'll talk
Yeah.
about him in a bit. But yeah, like I said, they're currently tied, which last year at this point, weren't they up by a lot?
Hmm.
By
They
a
were.
lot. They had the best record in baseball. if I remember correctly. I could be totally
Hmm.
remembering wrong, but
No,
yeah,
they're rolling,
they
rolling.
were rolling. And this year, not so much, but maybe they're saving it for the postseason.
Yep.
Otani's yet to pitch a full game. He's only pitched like 3, 4 innings max. And that's what they're really using him for. If Otani could get back to his prime pitching, which who knows with Tommy John if that's ever going to be possible again, he would be slotting right into that pitching lineup that's already elite. And if they can stay healthy, especially for the postseason, who's stopping the Dodgers? They're only going to get better. Kike's going to come back and be elite in the postseason, as he always is once he gets off the IL. Max Muncy should come back, if I remember correctly. So, what's stopping the Dodgers?
They're like that track runner.
Brewers? Cubs?
No, no. That goes around. If you watch like a long distance track run, they'll be at a good pace for most of the race. But that final 400, 200, all out sprint, guys, Dodgers are going at their jog pace, their not close pace. Just wait until they start running. I think everyone's going to be like, "Oh shoot, we forgot the Dodgers are really really fast."
Mm-hmm.
Don't
Yeah,
sleep on them. As much
absolutely.
as it pains me to say.
They're like an NBA team.
They are kind of like an NBA
Yeah,
team.
Like the regular season is just
doesn't
like
matter.
is
Doesn't
just
matter.
like going through the motions,
Yep.
and they just need to be good enough to make the playoffs, and then come postseason, that's when they go.
All
We'll
right.
see.
All right. Let's see. What is a little bit spicier? We've gone through Cracker Jack. We've talked about the Dodgers winning the World Series. Let's go. How about this? How about
Oof.
this? Well, oh man, these next two are kind of all right. We'll go with this one because it's near and dear to our heart. It's
Mm.
kind of been the elephant in the room since we started recording, but the Brewers did lose 2 of 3 to the Giants. The Cubs swept the Angels. The Cubs took 3 of 5 in the
Whoop-de-doo.
five gamer. No PCA giveaway. Sorry.
Nope.
He's back, by the way. Is he back? But hotter take. This one might hurt your Scoville units a little bit. You might start to feel it in the back of the tongue and the throat. The Brewers will not win the NL Central. Buy or sell.
Absolute sell. Absolute sell.
Absolutely selling it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's hear
There's a
it.
lot of there's a lot of baseball left. Not a lot between the Cubs and the Brewers. We're freaking out over a 6-9 game stretch. They didn't completely get swept by the Cubs. They should have won today against the Giants. I don't know. The Giants are a good team. Like, yes, they're in fourth in the West, but they're a good team. Cubs played a bad team. Uh, I think.
Angels have a better record than the
Do
Giants.
they really?
No way. No way.
No, the Angels are 1 game
See,
behind the Giants.
okay,
Ah, see,
there we go.
worse.
There we go. They're worse. I think I would be very nervous coming to this week if the Diamondbacks come into town. The and they do not. The Brewers need to do what the Cubs did to the Angels to the Diamondbacks. They don't do that, then I'll get nervous. But until then, I think the Brewers' best path is to win the Central.
All right. You think it's gonna happen? Nash, what about you?
I'm also gonna sell. Um, I'm if you like we talked about panic meter. We talked a lot about panic meter at the beginning of the season. Um, and like Andrew said, it was 9 games in the span of a week, which is unheard of. The doubleheader got moved.
Yep.
So the Brewers losing those 3 middle games of that Cubs series is what it is. It's very uncommon circumstance, which just sounds like excuses, but it doesn't happen in baseball. So I kind of chalk that up to just weird circumstance, and they still took 2 of the 5 games away at Wrigley. So I feel like you felt okay about that. Losing today did hurt. I think we this isn't even a question if the Brewers win today. Um, and we, man, I still think they win the division, but I will say I would guess that it's 2 games or less by
Mm.
the end of it. I bet it's a really close
So
race in September, but I think the Brewers hold on.
I'm gonna say a couple things that might scare you ever so slightly more. So, first and foremost, the Cubs do own the tiebreaker after taking 3 of 5 in the 5 game series, meaning that if they end the year tied, if they end the division tied, the Cubs take the division and the Brewers move into that wild card spot, if it's even available, which it looks like it is for now in the NL Central at least. But what's even more scary, listen to who the Cubs play the rest of the entire year. Giants under 500, Rockies under 500, Braves under 500, Nationals under 500, Braves under 500, Tampa Bay Rays under 500, Pittsburgh Pirates under 500. Cincinnati Reds September 18th. They play for the first time in almost a month from today, as of recording this, a team currently over 500. The Reds could be under 500 by September 18th. Who knows?
It's
Then
true.
they play the Mets. Mets are good. And then they end the season with the
Are they?
Cardinals, who are under 500. The Cubs have one of the easiest schedules remaining out of any team that you look at the rest of the year. Only 2 teams above 500. Only 2 teams above 500 that they have to face the rest of the year. Does that scare you guys a little bit?
People were saying that after the All-Star game. They said that same stat after like the Cubs have the easiest schedule post All-Star game. What did they do in the month after the All-Star game? They played terribly. Yes, they played the Brewers, they played a few good teams, but they played a lot of
Yeah, they
bad
played.
teams over
No,
that.
they had a hard schedule after the All-Star game, and now they have an easy schedule. They played the Brewers, they played the Blue Jays, I believe. Yeah.
They played the White Sox, they played the Pirates, they played the Reds.
The
Uh,
Reds are good. They beat them.
yeah. I'm just saying, I
They got an
strength of
easy
schedule.
schedule.
They
Easy
do.
schedule, the Cubs.
Okay, then I guess it's written.
I think I think strength of schedule is a factor, but maybe not as big of a factor in other sports as it is in baseball. Is that crazy to say? I
Because
think
tanking doesn't tanking doesn't matter.
right, any on any given day, any baseball team can win or lose a game. I don't think that's 100% true for some other sports. If we were talking like football and you're finishing out the season against the Panthers and the Raiders and some other bad teams in the NFL, you're feeling probably pretty good about where you're at. But I think it's a little bit different in baseball where you just never quite know what day in and day out is going to look like. I did know this going into my selling of this. But like I said, you just never know. You never know. I'd love to know the Cubs record against teams under 500.
Hmm.
ChatGPT.
Cubs
ChatGPT,
record.
according to my research with sports, has not been the most correct.
Always do your own research.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
It's not always the easiest to find.
Well, while
Let's
you're looking,
see.
Nash, unless you have anything else to say about the Cubs and the Brewers, I mean, yeah, like you said, they should have won today. Giants are not that great of a team. You got to take advantage of teams that you're playing, like the Giants, and they really didn't. Willie, how about Willie Adames with a homecoming, or not a homecoming, a
Yeah.
return, whatever you want to call it, a return to Milwaukee went off. I played him in my SoRare lineup because I had a feeling. I had a feeling. And it's like it's a good stadium to hit in, and he did. He hit in it. So, all right, all
But
right,
Jacob,
yeah,
this is going to be interesting for you. Cubs right now plus 400 to win the division. Are you betting
okay.
it? Putting your money? Putting your money down?
400. Ooh.
plus 400. That's juicy. That's juicy. If you really think that, I mean, that's a good bet. If you think
Man,
that.
it could be. It could be, yeah. Um, yeah, maybe, maybe. I will say the Brewers win total, projected win total at the beginning of the season was 83,
Yeah,
and they are
Already
already at
there, just about.
81. Hey, got to make it there. Still two more games they got to win to get there.
it's true.
The Cubs are 43 and 20 against teams under 500.
Hmm.
That's what you expect. Okay.
So they're beating the bad teams. They are considerably worse away from home.
They do have a couple. This is a road series against both the Giants and the Rockies.
But yeah, so they're 5 games back, 5 games in 131, 30-ish games. It's
Call four
possible.
games.
It's
Four
possible.
games with a tiebreaker.
Sure. You can't, yes. I mean, you can't really play like that, but yes. So yeah, it's definitely possible they could do it. I just think the Brewers hold on. The Brewers, I think we're so conditioned as Brewers fans to expect the worst, because that's kind of all we've ever gotten. Not the worst, but just bad things seem to happen to the Brewers. But they've been the best team for 3/4 of the season. Okay, not the first month, but the last X amount of games since May, whatever, 15th or whatever day it was. They've been the best team in baseball, so there's no reason to believe they're not going to continue being the best team in baseball. It's what they've been all year. They've got some injuries going on right now, which isn't helping. Um, McGill has blown 3 of his last 4 save opportunities.
That's
Not
crazy.
amazing.
Yikes.
Not amazing. 2 in 1 series against the Giants. So that's not great, but that's 2 games, or they won one of them. They should have won today. So they played okay baseball against an okay team.
Yeah.
I think they'll be okay.
All right.
I'm very happy with a 5 game lead. Let's say that. I'm glad we have a cushion because I think we'll need it.
Technically like a 4.5 because of the tiebreaker.
Right.
Sure.
Right.
All right. Moving on here. Two more hot takes for you. Let's take a look over at the AL because
Okay.
we've done a little NL so far. We talked Brewers, we talked Dodgers. Let's take a look at the new home run leader for catchers in a season, and it's only August 24th as of recording this, Cal Raleigh. Cal Raleigh will win Major League Baseball's most valuable player in 2025. Buy or sell. Aaron Judge out
For the AL,
for the AL over Judge. Buy or sell.
I'm taking my dump truck and I'm backing it right up, unloading everything into big dumper. I'm riding. I'm riding with that. I'll buy that.
Okay.
Uh-huh. Wow. Um, man, I I'm gonna buy as well. I think he does it. I think he deserves it. I think he
Mm,
should win it. Does that count for something? Um,
no.
what Aaron Judge is doing is impressive, but Cal Raleigh's doing it on a similar pace, and he plays catcher
He's a catcher.
every day. And I think so much more goes into the catching position. So the fact he has this offensive output is more impressive than what Aaron Judge is doing. I will say, just looked at the odds. It is closed immensely.
It's
Aaron
close.
Judge was like
Are
minus like
you
in the
by
thousands.
chance are you by
Yep.
chance looking at well, you know what, I'll talk about it in a sec. I'll give you some stats here. Cal Raleigh has an OPS plus of 164 as of recording this. Judge has 205. League average 100. Both of those numbers are crazy, but 205 is unheard of.
It's insane.
Cal Raleigh, now this morning, as I was taking notes, I wrote Cal Raleigh has 47 homers. Judge has 40 homers. Then I updated it today because Cal Raleigh had a home run. So I was like, okay, Cal Raleigh has 48 homers. Judge has 40 homers. And then Cal Raleigh homered again. So in Raleigh, I have now in my notes as of recording this. Cal Raleigh has 49 homers and Judge has 40 homers. I don't think Judge homered in the Yankees versus Red Sox game that is going on as of recording this or during
Don't
recording
think so.
this. But Raleigh is 9 home runs up on Judge. And Raleigh's a catcher, a switch hitting catcher. And here's what Nash was looking at. I was going to ask you, are you looking at FanDuel by chance? Because FanDuel has Aaron Judge at minus 195. Cal Raleigh's plus 135 to win the MVP in the AL.
Insane.
That's all you're barely doubling your money if Cal Raleigh wins MVP and you're betting on it.
Yeah.
That's how close
Yeah.
it is. That's how close it is. Judge is under minus 200.
It was minus 1,000 at one point when
I
we
was gonna
looked at
say, I
this.
feel
I
like
think in our
He was minus
mid-year update.
300 this morning.
yeah,
That's yeah.
it's
Yeah.
closed a lot. That's crazy. Um, I will say, like, something that I think should be taken slightly more into account is it is the most valuable player, and what brings value is like how well your team also performs because of your performance. That's where you're looking at like WAR and those types of stats. Um, the Yankees have been playing some very mediocre baseball. They're currently in third and 6 games back of the Blue Jays. They're basically a wild card team at this point. The Mariners also in a wild card spot, 2 games back of the Astros for the division lead. So it's pretty even in that sense. I just think Cal brings more to the team than Judge does because he plays catcher.
So Cal Raleigh does have under league average stats as a catcher, but he's a catcher. So
Defensively.
yes, defensively,
Defensive.
defensive stats. Uh, in total, Raleigh has a 5.4 WAR this season. Judge has 6.8, which is just
That's
crazy.
insane.
That's
Insane.
crazy.
This is before or Baseball Reference has not updated Raleigh's 2 home runs from today. So his
Oh.
more, I bet you his WAR is no longer 5.4 on batting reference I keep calling it batting reference, batting practice. That's why.
Combine the
That's
two.
why. Now on Baseball Reference, his WAR is 5.4, but I bet you it went up today. So I might have to buy it too. The writers might want someone different. They might want out with the old, in with the new. Aaron Judge, see you later. Cal Raleigh, welcome to the MVP squad. He's 28 years old, just like me. He's born in North Carolina. I wasn't, but I lived there. I'm basically Cal Raleigh.
Big jumper.
Some say I do.
Wow. So he doesn't, that's interesting. He doesn't grade out well for defensively as a catcher. Uh, he was a platinum glove winner last year.
He was. Yeah.
So I'm surprised he doesn't grade out
His
better.
stats for this year were just not as great.
Sure.
If I was looking at them correctly. Let's see. Cal Raleigh fielding caught stealing percentage is
24.7.
24.7, which is the lowest of his career besides his rookie season.
Jeez.
So maybe the home run's taken a little bit off of the defensive stats. I don't think he's going to win. Well, maybe. No, I don't think he's going to win Gold Glove this year. But will he win MVP? We will see.
Maybe.
All right. You ready for the spiciest hot wing of the night?
Oh,
Ready. Let's eat it.
Nash, you just mentioned them. In
Ooh,
fact, we've all been
Judge.
talking about them.
Yankees.
And the game that they are playing in is going on as we are recording. But here we go. Are you ready for it? The 2025 New York Yankees will not make the playoffs.
ooh, ooh.
Buy or sell? I
Mm.
know. I know. Aaron Judge not making the playoffs? Are you kidding me? Is it going to happen? This is the Yankees. They were in the World Series last year. Sure, they
The AL's
got
so
destroyed.
weak.
They got destroyed. This year, their defense looks horrible. Their base running's not good. Judge is really good. Their pitching has been pretty good. Their bullpen has been not great. Their defense is just laughable. I mean, I already mentioned their defense, but their defense is just absolutely laughable.
Hmm.
Yeah.
There was
Jazz Chisholm.
a quote from Boone that was like, "Oh, Volpe hasn't made an error in like 2 weeks or something like that." It's like, all right,
That's like there's been no serious accidents
yeah.
since.
It was like 2 weeks ago, yeah. But then, did you see? He didn't count as an error, but him and I think it was Jazz tried to turn a double play without a guy on first base, so they
Yeah.
flipped it to second. There was no runner, there was no force out. The guy on second gets back onto the base. They didn't tag him. He's safe, and then the runner on first was safe because it took him too long to throw the ball to first base. So I don't know. This Yankees team is just not. It's like not the New York Yankees.
It's not.
You
It's
picture the
not.
New York Yankees. You picture a ball club of dudes, a big, strong dudes that can pitch and hit. You think of A-Rod, you think of Jeter, you think of all the old guys. You go on and on and on. But even the new Yankees, you think of Giambi, Teixeira. Um, could keep going. Could keep going. Posada. Anyways, what this year you don't really have that vibe. Maybe it's because of the beards are back. Maybe they should have kept the tradition. But this year has had some sort of curse on the Yankees. All right. What do you think? By yourself.
Absolute sell. Uh, Now I do think you're right in that I am not confident that they're going to even come close to their playoff push last year. But my retort would be, who's going to catch them? There's no like the AL is very bad. The AL's bad. The
Mariners.
Royals? No, the Mariners with the
They're
expanded
tied.
yeah,
That's yeah, yeah, they're tied. They're tied. No, you're right. Yeah, who's gonna catch them?
because according to Fangraphs, the Yankees have a 95% chance of making the playoffs.
Yep.
I
Oof.
think that reflects less of
That's
them
why
being good.
this is the spiciest take.
And I think it's more just the AL's just so bad. It would have to be a extreme collapse at the same time the Rays, the Royals figure it out and like jump them for a wild card spot. But I don't know, guys. There's the AL has like maybe two good teams. Like we were talking about this, Jacob, when we made the playoff teams last episode of who are we picking, and I think we were confident in the Tigers, maybe the Astros, but we were like, I don't know. After that, I at the same time, like I think the Yankees make the playoffs, but I my take would be I don't think they escape the first round.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm looking at the Royals. Royals have a relatively easy schedule. Yankees, they got to play the Blue Jays again. They got to play the Tigers. They got to play the Red Sox. They do have Orioles, White Sox, Orioles to finish off the season. But
It's
the
gonna be
Orioles have
huge.
been playing pretty okay baseball recently. The Orioles have been like if you look at their stats from after I want to say like the middle of May, they've actually been okay. So the Royals might have a bit of an edge on the schedule there, but they are 3 games behind in the wild card, and they're the closest team. They have been playing very good baseball recently, but yes, I think my takes have gone too spicy, and I have to sell this one too. I think this wing is too much for me, and I it's hard to imagine a postseason without the Yankees.
Guys, okay. It's kind of boring because I think we're all in the same mindset here. I really do want to buy this just because of how bad the Yankees have been playing. But like Andrew said, I just don't see any other team catching them. Like what happened to the Rangers, the Guardians, the
The
Rays? What are these
Rays, the
teams
Rays.
doing? These teams were up there all year up until this point. Since we all are kind of the same boat, I'm gonna throw back another hot take.
Do it.
I'm gonna say the playoff picture does not change. As of today,
Ooh,
the playoffs
Wow,
are the
that is
exact same.
that's
crazy.
crazy.
That
Okay,
Okay.
is crazy.
okay, pause. The the what's the word I'm looking for? The teams will not change.
Sure.
Where
The
the teams
order, the
currently
seeds,
are,
the
the
seeds.
seeds will most likely change. I'm not predicting that. I'm saying that the playoff picture
Oh,
is
no. Okay,
set
I
in
see.
terms of teams.
So
Give us the
like
teams.
I see
Yeah.
what you're
Okay.
saying.
So the currently the teams that are in the playoffs will be the same teams in the playoffs at the end of the year. Tigers, Blue Jays, Astros, Red Sox, Yankees, Mariners. Then it's
Okay.
Brewers, Phillies, Dodgers, um, Cubs, Padres, Mets.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
I say this because there's really only two other teams outside of the playoff picture that
Who's in
even
the
have
bubble?
a chance. The Royals are 3 games back.
Royals are
The
doing all
Rangers
right.
are 500, 4.5 back. The Guardians are a game under 500, 5 back. And then it gets worse from there. The Reds are 5 games over 500 and 1.5 games out. But they'd have to catch the Mets or the Padres or Dodgers. I don't see that happening. Beyond that, it's the Diamondbacks who are 3 games under and 5.5 games out of a wild card. There's no other teams.
That's crazy.
Crazy. And maybe it's not that hot of a take.
I'll ride with that. I'll ride with
Yeah.
that. I agree the seeds will change. Like, will the Brewers be the number one seed or the number two seed? No. But I think they'll make the playoffs.
Hmm.
Wow. It's crazy.
The Yankees will
Kind
be
of
there
a
too.
weird year. No team is like really pulled ahead. I guess you could say the Brewers, but like even them, they're in catching distance.
That's what I'm saying. Cubs have an easy schedule.
I
Cubs
feel
have an
like
easy schedule.
normally,
Churrio's coming back. We got nothing to worry
yeah, we're
about.
fine. We're
Churio's coming
fine.
back. Mizorowski's been
Fine.
off. He'll be fine. He'll come back.
We're fine.
Right?
Oh yeah.
Hoskins will be pinch hitting instead of Siegler. We'll be fine.
Right. Man, Siegler missed a fastball right down the middle in his at bat. He was
Which
Sure did.
right,
So did
crazy
Jake
right
Bowers.
things,
down the middle. So
the
did
teams
Bowers.
Josh mentioned, the only difference this year is the Cubs replaced the Braves in the NL picture.
Wow.
Cubs
Wow.
replaced the Braves. 5 of the 6 are the exact same teams.
Hmm.
5 of 6.
Crazy.
And I think if most people said which of those 6 is not making the playoffs again, like everybody would have said the Brewers.
Yeah.
Everybody, including us. I probably would have said that.
It's wild.
All right. Well, there you have it.
Yeah.
The hottest takes of August 2024, 2025. No, I'm curious to think. I want to see if you're giving the Yankees a 95% chance to make the playoffs. What does that mean? 5% of sports writers out there don't think they're going to make the playoffs? Or how do they come up with that?
It's
Is it
Fangraphs
just math?
probably.
Is it
I
just
think it's
like
just
if they win
math.
and this wins and this loses, then
Exactly. Exactly.
okay.
The simulation
I
indicates
want to
that.
find real people out there that think the Yankees aren't going to
Oh,
make the playoffs.
okay.
And I
You
want to hear their
guys
thoughts.
are avid John Boy listeners. What is his panic level?
Dude,
They hate this season like
they
they
hate the
hate
team.
it. Yeah.
Yeah. They hate the team.
Everything
Okay.
sucks for them.
It's
No,
like
it's not that bad, but it really like they still do their interviews with Boone, but it's a lot more off than it has been in the past. There's no
okay.
vibes. The vibes are bad. They're what is the record like set 69 and or
69,
70 and 60?
61.
79
Hmm.
after they win today. I think it'll be 70. So they have a pretty solid winning record, but Yankees fans are treating it as if they're like not going to make the playoffs.
Okay.
That's kind of what it feels like, is that they're treating it like they're not going to make the playoffs or they're
Hmm.
not ready for the playoffs. So we'll see.
I will say it, man, Yankees fans are I feel like they've never had to like truly deal. Like when's the last time the Yankees were like, yes, they missed the playoffs, what, 2 years ago? And then they were right back in the World Series the next year. So like I
Right.
feel like the Yankees fans have never had to deal with like a stretch of bad baseball. And it shows in times like this where they're in a playoff spot, they're 8 games over 500, they're fine. They have one of the best hitters in baseball ever, maybe on their team. And like they're like, "Oh, this team's terrible," and it's just it's funny. It's funny.
I
It's
mean, your team is actually good when you complain about them not making it to the World Series versus
right,
them not making it to the playoffs.
exactly.
Yep.
Like the Brewers are good. They've made the playoffs a million years in a row, and they haven't made it to the World Series. So we're complaining, but we know our team's good because we're complaining that they haven't made it to the World Series. Yankees fans are complaining that they haven't won the World Series, I guess, because that's what they're used to. That's what they're used to.
Yep.
But that's enough on the Yankees. That's enough on the Yankees. Let us know. How hot were our takes? Were they too hot? Were they not hot enough? Should we do this more often? I had fun. It was a good time. But before we get into the pickle, I got a little bit of this day in history for you. This is one of the craziest this days in history that I've ever done because I had no idea that it happened, but it actually happened on today. You guys want to take a guess at the year?
1898.
Nash?
Uh, I'm gonna go more recent. I'm gonna go 2002.
Andrew. Andrew was
Oh,
close. 1919. So no one was actually that
oh,
close.
Mm.
But we're throwing it all the way back to August 24th, 1919. The Cleveland Indians are throwing out Ray Caldwell. He was making his debut start for Cleveland. He had never pitched for them before. And he was out there going off. He pitched 8 innings and was coming right back out for the ninth inning. And believe it or not, facing the last batter of the game with 2 outs in the ninth inning, a bolt of lightning struck the field and hit Caldwell.
What?
oh my God.
Did you know that someone was struck by lightning while pitching during an MLB game?
That's insane.
I
Did
So
didn't
he
know
keep
that.
pitching?
he was knocked unconscious and apparently laid on the
Okay.
ground for
Jeez.
a very long amount of time. People thought that he was no longer alive, but
Jeez.
apparently after a few minutes,
Yeah.
he kind of like came to it. You know, like I'm picturing like in the movie when they use a defibrillator and they go like clear,
Oh
and
yeah.
that's not actually how it works. Kind of like in Battlefield when you revive somebody. That's what I'm picturing. That's what I'm picturing. But apparently, Ray Caldwell stood up and insisted on finishing the game, and he got the
Yes.
final out to win the game, a complete game after being
Wow.
struck by lightning.
Oh my God.
Wow.
So shout out to Ray Caldwell. Also, 17 days later, he threw a no-hitter against the
Wow.
Yankees. So in a span of 17 days, he got struck by lightning, threw a complete game, and then threw a no-hitter.
That's insane.
Ray Caldwell, kind of a legend.
Bang.
All started on
Wow.
August 24th, 1919.
Wow. That's wild.
I
I'm
like it.
telling you, it's one of the craziest ones I've done yet.
Do you,
Struck by lightning.
is there like long-term issues that come from getting struck by
Oh, there's
lightning?
gotta be like nerve damage all over the place, you would
Right?
think.
Right?
They couldn't. Did you know they couldn't even do CPR on him? That wasn't invented until like 40 years, 39 years later.
Wow. So wait,
Nine-
okay, like uh, it's easy to
41.
discuss because he survived, but like
Yeah.
did everyone just stand there and just watch this guy lay on the ground for a while or like did at least somebody go up to him and like try and help in some way?
We'll
Cuz
never know.
we'll
We'll
never
never
know. The
know.
world may never know. That's wild.
Shout out. Shout
Ray
out to him for
Caldwell.
going back out there.
Pitchers these days will miss
He
six
never
starts
left.
for a hangnail.
He stayed out
Yeah.
there. He was just
Yeah,
laying on the ground.
just on the ground.
Crazy.
Oh man, that's amazing. They don't make them like they used to. They don't make them like they used to.
Mm-mm.
Wow,
So no
amazing.
excuses.
No excuses. You hear that, Zach Wheeler? Just kidding. Speaking
Jeez.
of nerve damage. Oh,
Oh, rip.
Aw.
My best pitcher.
anyway,
Nah, I'm just kidding. Garrett Crochet is my best pitcher on my SoRare team.
he's
Zach
good.
Wheeler was up there until he got hurt. Was hurt.
He's good.
All right, Nash.
All right,
Let's send this pickle and get out of here.
let's do it.
Who do we say? Who do we talk? We talked about a lot of people today. Cal Raleigh? No, he already was. He just was it. He just was it. We had
Judge?
him like 2 weeks ago. Man, there's no way they would
Judge?
just do Judge, right? Do it.
What are they? Cody
Maybe I would.
Bellinger. Nope.
Ooh.
Cal Raleigh.
It's
No, because the age. Oh no, the age could be Cal Raleigh.
Could be no,
Or he's
he's
a
a
righty, righty.
righty.
Yeah.
And also not from the USA. Definitely
Oh,
cannot
true.
be Cal Raleigh. It could be Eugenio Suarez in the AL West. His age is not good
Oh,
enough.
it's the
Mm.
NL
Ooh, it's
East.
the NL East. Not from Venezuela either. It's a bigger baseball country.
Yeah.
Andrew, did you watch the Little League World Series today? Taiwan with the big
You
dub.
know my thoughts on that.
The
You know my thoughts on that.
first international Little League team to win the World Series since 2017. So shout out to Taiwan.
There we go.
Also
That's Marcelo.
34
They didn't
years
call
old.
it
Also
Chinese. They
34
didn't call
years
it
old.
Chinese
Dominic?
Taipei, like the Olympics.
They did call it Chinese Taipei, but I said Taiwan.
Did they actually?
Because yeah, they did.
Oh,
Okay, shoot.
I did say
Canceled.
We're just banned in China. We're banned in
Well,
China now.
That's fine.
canceled.
Okay.
Oh man.
So it's
okay.
NL. Okay, we know it's NL East.
NL East.
It's not the Braves.
Phillies from the Dominican Republic. It could be. It's not the Braves. It could be the Marlins.
Should
Oh,
probably get a pitcher out of the way.
what about
Diaz?
like Augustin Ramirez?
Wow. Wow.
Oh, what? I thought I pulled that.
Wow.
Wait,
Yuri
okay.
Perez?
Oh yeah.
It could be. Could be
Okay.
a pitcher.
Okay.
Could be a pitcher. No way.
Great shout. What
Mentioned
a bang.
earlier in the podcast.
Yes.
Let's
Mentioned.
go. He
We
was.
should-
We
We had
ask,
to
we
shout
shall
out,
receive.
Shout out Yuri Perez, man.
Kind of a SoRare legend for you, Nash.
Kinda, yeah. Kind of a so rare failure. Kind of back though.
You had his rare card when it cost like I want to say like $90, didn't it?
Yeah, but
Yeah, it was
he was in the
crazy.
process of having Tommy John when I
Right.
was awarded the card.
Right.
And then he didn't pitch for 2 years.
Mhm.
It was literally 2 summers ago, and I think I just this year started
Yeah.
being able
He
to
was
use him.
basically on the Trevor Story list.
He was. Yeah, my rare team was in the mud. Oh
I
man.
can't- he's still 22. He's
He's
still
22?
so young.
Yeah,
He's
so young.
22.
He's kind of
That's crazy.
he's kind of back. He's been okay this year. 6-3 with a 3.44
3.44.
ERA.
3.
0.98
Back.
whip.
Less than one whip.
Look at he beat the Blue Jays. Blue Jays.
Ooh, Blue Jays. Ooh. By the way, Yankees currently, according to this article, minus 3,000 to make the playoffs. That's
So
insane.
can we take the opposite?
I was gonna say sprinkle. What is their odds to not make the playoffs? A little sprinkle could be worth it.
Hot take.
You never know.
5% chance.
Yeah.
Hot take. I should have said
I
of
bet that,
not
maybe.
making the
Yeah.
playoffs.
Oh.
I don't know. Doesn't say. The world doesn't want you to win money.
The world does not want you to win money. You just won
It's true.
$100 from SoRare, man.
That is true. That is true. I did.
All right.
Thank you, so rare. Updated odds on the Yankees has them at minus 400, yes. Plus 310, no.
Really? What? That's wrong.
Hmm.
Wrong.
Could be wrong.
I
Could
don't
be.
believe it. I don't believe it.
Don't believe everything you read on the internet, kids.
Very true.
It's very
Nope.
true. Well, there you have it. Let us know what you think of our hot takes. Were we correct? Are we going to be correct? Or do you disagree? Let us know in the comments down below. Also, leave a rating wherever you're listening to our podcast. Go check out the socials, subscribe to the YouTube, and until next week, you just attended batting practice. Now you're ready to get in the game. Peace.
Peace.
Peace.